Hey guys, big welcome to the final regular season episode of our Utah Jazz 94-95 season replay. We're going back in time, trying to bring a title to Stockton and Malone and the Utah Jazz from the 94-95 season, and we are in game number 78. We're facing the 49-29 Phoenix Suns on the road in Phoenix, and we're going to pick this one up in the third quarter with Jazz trailing by 5. Kevin Johnson back to Danny Manning, guarded by Ostertag. He finds Charles Barkley underneath for the dunk, and the Suns lead by 9. Here comes Wesley Person, guarded by John Crotty. He'll come around the screen from Danny Manning, get it back to Manning with Greg Foster on him. Manning throws it up to Michael Finley, who throws it down with some ferocity. Suns lead by 9, 81-72, 2:20 to go in the third quarter. John Crotty guarded there by Wesley Person. He'll go around the screen from Foster. Foster over to the right side to Brian Russell. Russell goes baseline, reverse it up. It is blocked away by the Suns. Charles Barkley now stops, pops, no, rebounded by Foster. And Foster quickly outlets it to Crotty. Crotty left side, Hornacek down the lane, lay it up and in, Jeff Hornacek. And now we jump into the fourth quarter with the Suns leading by 12, 103-91. KJ over on the left wing to AC Green. Green back top of the key. Michael Finley looking down the barrel. Shot no. Tipped away. David Benoit comes up with a rebound. Pushes it ahead to Stockton quickly. Stockton throws it up for Ostertag, and Tag dunks it. Greg Ostertag from John Stockton. But the Jazz lead by 10 with 2:40 to go. Stockton. Back to Antoine Carr. Big dog. Shot no. Karl Malone out of this game for some reason right now. With a 10-point deficit with 2 minutes to go. Right side, Wesley Person hits the shot. And the Jazz fall 115-102. And this loss puts us pretty much in a position where we're going to be either the 4 or the 5 seed. And like a 90% chance that we're facing the Denver Nuggets in the first round. And one of us will be the 4, one of us will be the 5. The Suns are not mathematically out of reach, but pretty much out of reach at the 3 seed for us. John Stockton with 11 points and 11 assists. Kevin Johnson, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists for the Suns. KJ, your league leader in assists so far this season for Phoenix. All right, let's get through some other games here quickly. This is going to be a short episode before we get to unveiling the playoff brackets. Game number 79, we fall to the Kings 88-83, a hugely disappointing game. And that is making it look like we are pretty much slotted for the number 5 seed, so we're not going to get home court advantage in the playoffs. We do beat the Lakers in game number 80 by a score of 88-82. In game number 81, a playoff preview against the Denver Nuggets, the team that we are going to be matched up with in the first round, and the Nuggets get the win 100-97 in Salt Lake City in game number 81. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. All right, final game of the season, game number 82. We're on the road against the 13-68 Los Angeles Clippers, and we are at LA Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. This was pre-Staples Center. And Bo Kimball shoots the outside shot, rebounded by Ostertag. We are just underway here from LA Sports Arena. Not LA Memorial Coliseum. What am I talking about? LA Sports Arena. My bad. LA Sports Arena here in Los Angeles, not the Coliseum. Jazz leading 4-2 here early in the first quarter. Hornacek, 3, right corner, shot no, rebounded by Ellis. Quickly out to Lamond Murray, and Lamond Murray throws it down with the left hand. 12-6, Jazz early lead, 7:09 to go. John Crotty, left side to Hornacek. Hornacek, cross court to Crotty. Crotty's guarded there by Gary Grant. Karl Malone to set the screen. Crotty around it. Crotty dumped it off to Karl Malone. He'll throw it down with one hand. Karl Malone. So a little playoff warm-up for the Jazz as we get set to take on the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs, which will start in our next episode. Clippers, no chance of making the playoffs. They are 13-69. And one of the worst teams in the league. Worst team in the Western Conference. There's a few teams worse than them, I believe, in the Eastern Conference. I think the Celtics and the Cavs. Here's Brian Russell looking down the barrel for the three. And the Jazz holding on to just a 3-point lead here in what is pretty much a meaningless game, except for maybe just getting some fine-tuning for the playoffs. For the Jazz, John Crotty guarding Pooh Richardson. And this one whipped underneath to Bo Kimball. Kimball misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up no. Foster finally secures it for the Jazz. Out to John Crotty. Crotty left side to Howard Isley. Isley into the paint. Nice little shovel pass to Antoine Carr. And we're tied up at 84. Now the Clippers lead by 2. We don't want to go into the playoffs having lost to the Clippers. That would be a very bad taste in our mouths. Bad momentum going into the postseason. 88-86. Stockton right side. Brian Russell. Russell lay it up with the left hand. Score it. With 5 minutes to go in the game, we are tied. Now the Jazz lead by 2 with 4:43 to go. Inbounded to Lamont Murray. Lamont Murray 3. Got it. Nope, just a 2. His foot was on the line. And we are tied at 92 now with 3:28 to go. Gary Grant for the Clippers. Here at Los Angeles Sports Arena. Right side, Lamont Murray, 3, good. This time he was behind the line. It's 95-92 Clippers, now 99-96 with 1:10 to go. Russell, right side, Karl Malone. Guarded by Loy Vaught, back out to Stockton. Ostertag will set the screen. Stockton whips it underneath to Malone. Malone has it stripped away, gets it back, and puts it up and in to cut the Clippers' lead to 1 with 53 seconds to go. It's 99-98. Bo Kimball guarded by Hornacek. Kimball straight down the lane, blocked away by Tag. And the Jazz have it. Here's Hornacek right side to Stockton. Stockton to Karl Malone. Karl Malone lay it up with the left hand, and the Jazz have the lead. And the Clippers call timeout. We go on to win 104-101. And sigh of relief as we do not fall to the Clippers. Maybe gain just a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs, coming off of a win, feeling a little bit better about ourselves than we would have if we would have lost to a 13-68 team. All right, 31 points, 17 rebounds for the mailman. He had 5 assists and 4 steals as well. Gary Grant with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, we have reached that point of the season. Regular season is behind us. Let's look at the final Western Conference standings. The Spurs, the number 1 seed at 59-23. They will be playing the Portland Trail Blazers. The 4-5 will be the Denver Nuggets and the Jazz. The 2-7 will be the Houston Rockets and the surprising, pesky Minnesota Timberwolves. The 3-6 will be the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors. Golden State and the Timberwolves were tied at 44-38. And the tiebreaker went to the T-Wolves. Clippers finish at 13-69. The Lakers are 27-55, bringing up the bottom of the conference. Most disappointing team in the West, I'd have to say, would be the Seattle Sonics, as they finished well out of the playoff race. Eastern Conference playoff outlook here. To finish the season, the Hawks get the number 1 seed. They'll play the 8 seed Washington Bullets, who got the 8 seed by 1 game over the Detroit Pistons. The 4-5 will be the Hornets hosting the New York Knicks. The 2-7 will be the Heat and Allen Iverson and the Philadelphia 76ers. And the 3-6 will be Reggie Miller and the Pacers taking on Big Dog Glenn Robinson, Ray Allen, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Your regular season most valuable player is Hakeem Olajuwon from the Rockets. They are the defending champions. They are the 2 seed in the Western Conference. And your 6th man of the year goes to Rasheed Wallace of the Washington Bullets. 18.8 points per game, 6.9 rebounds off the bench for Rasheed. And don't be surprised if the Bullets give the Hawks a good series in the first round. David Robinson is the defensive player of the year. 19 points per game, 12.7 rebounds, averaged 3.7 blocks per game for the Admiral. All right, playoff brackets quickly. Again, the Spurs will play the Blazers. The winner of that series will play the winner of the Nuggets-Jazz series. The Suns-Warriors will play the winner of the Rockets-T-Wolves series. That is your Western Conference playoffs. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference playoffs now. Again, the 1-8 is the Hawks and the Washington Bullets. And honestly, I feel like the Bullets are going to give the Hawks a very good series. The Hornets and the Knicks, that will be a battle as well. Two very good teams. Inside-oriented Patrick Ewing and Larry Johnson. The Pacers and the Bucks. Reggie Miller and the Pacers, I would think, would be the favorite. Heat and the Sixers, I would think the Heat would be the favorite there with Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway. All right, so that is Jazz 94-95 season replay. The playoffs are next here on the Moldy Cheese Historical NBA Network.